Oh, hey, TSAB. It's James Ashby from SMBC Theater. I haven't spoken to you folks for a couple of years. Where did I go? What happened? What's going on? Well, I had a baby. The internet turned evil. Social media is cancer, and you shouldn't use it. Unless you're trying to support great artists doing interesting things. That's right, guys. I'm going to be doing another Kickstarter. How weird is that? So, a little bit of background. I've been working on a project for the last 3 years with one of the directors of Dude Bro Party Massacre 3, Tom Jacobson. We have an awesome script that we think is really, really cool, and I knew you guys might want to hear about it, but maybe not all of you. So I've created a new list that you can sign up for. There's a link down below. Check it out. And if you want to know more about the project, you want to know more about what I'm doing now, please go ahead and sign up for that new list. I don't want to spam everybody every time. I know a lot of you gave money for comedy and for SMBC many years ago. So this is sort of just a little bat signal. We might send one more when we launch the Kickstarter, just in case people don't open this email, because usually people don't. I'll also be running a podcast sort of describing the process of Kickstarters. It just is a little window. I started this thing 5 times before I got to this version because it's so dramatically uncomfortable to ask people for money. Nobody enjoys it, really. And it is a weird thing to do, but I've done it a lot over the last few years. I've raised a fair amount of money for various independent artists. I've been quoted in some books, all that kind of business. So I thought while we're doing this podcast, I might as well document what it's like. I think it's an interesting process. It's an emotional process. The kind of person that wants to make interesting art is rarely the kind of person that's comfortable doing this kind of thing. Honestly, if they are very comfortable doing it, it's usually because they're a sociopath. So we'll be doing that alongside everything else. The project itself is a horror. We're starting by trying to make a horror short to sort of show the concept because it is about Neanderthals. It's mostly silent, or at least there's no language. It's a weird one, guys. There's a reason we're doing a Kickstarter for it. Otherwise, we'd just, try to get some money from Disney. I think they own everything otherwise. So please, if you're curious, check out the link below. We will send one more link to this mailing list when we launch the Kickstarter, maybe one when we're ending the Kickstarter. So if you don't want to hear about any of that or anything else to do with anything other than comedy, go ahead and unsubscribe. That's at the bottom of this email as well. Love you folks so much. Haven't talked to you for a long time, but I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing okay. And yeah, sign up and follow us on this journey. I think it should be kind of neat. You might see some familiar faces, especially if you are a fan of 5-second films. You might get a little insight into just how weird this process is. I love you much. Always will, TSAB. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.